guys, let's do it. Let's go.
The COVID-19 pandemic left many families remote schooling.
I am constantly a janitor, a lunch lady, a teacher.
And without childcare.
Sometimes I laugh about it, and other times I cry or scream.
Which led to 10 times the laundry, 10 times the dishes, 10 times the meals.
Do you see me on the ground wiping the floor right now? Do you want to help me? And everyone just kind of walks right by me.
A lot of this stuff, the extra burden of the pandemic, fell on the shoulders of moms.
The tabs in my brain are never shutting off. They're constantly recalibrating and reorganizing.
To be fair, many dads rolled up their sleeves, but it's moms who have historically managed the majority of household planning and kid logistics, and those duties have only increased since the pandemic. A lot of moms are burned out, says Leslie Ford, wife, mother of two, and founder of the think tank and website, Mom's Hierarchy of Needs.
If mom had always done the housework, if mom had done all the childcare, the default will be to just let her keep going with that. It's an interruption in pattern to stop and say, whoa, wait a minute. It's one thing to do dishes on Saturdays and Sundays all day. It's another thing to do it 7 days a week.
On top of it all, many of today's moms are also managing full-time jobs.
I feel like there's a whole list that I will never get to. It's very hard to kind of just get into the flow of working and completing projects because it's constantly shifting.
Driving some to cut back work hours.
I am a litigation partner. I decided to cut back my hours just for July and August. I took a pay cut. A few of my male colleagues were surprised, I guess, and said, you know, a man would never have done that.
And forcing others to leave the workforce altogether.
Millions of women have dropped out of the workforce. About 1 million are estimated to be mothers. And there's an estimated 25% that are considering downshifting or dropping out.
Ford is conducting an ongoing national pandemic study. To date, she's talked to 1,800 parents, 98% moms.
Moms want to be excellent at everything. So what I'm seeing again and again is the stress of feeling like they're being a terrible mother, spouse, worker, and a terrible child to their aging parents, and a terrible friend. It's just not being able to deliver in all the roles that we play and feeling this constant struggle between them.
Katie Greer of Andover, wife, mother of two, says mother's guilt was real prior to COVID, but now it keeps her up at night.
I constantly go to bed at night thinking, like, how much did I screw up my children today?
At the start of the 2020-2021 school year, the Greers decided it was best for their kids to go fully remote. Not for health reasons, but logistics.
I could not have one child in 2 days with the other one home one day, and then someone was exposed, trying to coordinate all that pretty much on my own because my husband's at work. I couldn't do it.
Katie's husband works in law enforcement and can't work from home, leaving daily kid duty to Katie, who's a third-year PhD student and also runs her own consulting biz, KL Greer Consulting.
If I don't continuously show up or get my work done, then there's no one else to pick up the pieces or pick up the slack.
Which means relying on her kids to be more self-sufficient than she feels they should be at their young ages.
I feel guilty a lot about that because they're often doing their projects alone or doing their stuff alone where I'm here, right? I physically could help, I guess, or should help, but I have work I have to do, I have my school stuff I have to do, I have stuff that I have to get ready.
She says the daily stress of it all has taken an emotional toll. Moms, of course, are looking after their families and home life, but who's looking after the well-being of moms?
A wonderful quote that encompasses so much of this past year. A mom could find the strength to physically pull a car off of their child, right? But no one asked the mom after that how she's recovering. What's it gonna look like when we all walk out of this? Like, who is gonna ask the moms, like, hey, are you all right today?
Leslie Ford says that 80% of the participants in her study have not prioritized self-care during the pandemic. This can contribute to burnout. Ford says moms far too often put their needs, self-care, and interests at the bottom of their to-do list. She says take care of yourself, then take care of others. Up next, the pandemic's mental toll.